High snap. Abbott gets another good kick away. This into the wind drives Iverson back. Iverson will take it on the one hop, trying to get a block on the sideline. He does. He's down the sideline looking for one block. He may go. He will.
Football was like my favorite sport. I remember the first time my mom wanted me to play basketball. I came home from school. She told me I was going to basketball practice, and I cried all the way out the door. I said I didn't want to play basketball. I felt basketball was soft.
Gallagher, he is hit, throws it and completes the pass along the sidelines. Allen Iverson with the stick, and it's incomplete.
Football is just so competitive.
Pressure throws, it is picked up by Iverson.
Every down is important, you know, regardless of what position you play.
There you see a good look at Allen Iverson.
Oh, I was the best. They'll tell you. I mean, it ain't no secret to it. You know, you can ask anybody from Hampton or Newport News.
Well, I view him as a legend. He would come down, drop way back. He would come from his toe, you know what I'm saying, from his ankle, and sling and throw a 60-yard bomb. Nobody open here just dip out of there, run for like 30 before he get tackled. He's just so quick and run around. You see him now, you know what I'm saying? He's not the league MVP for nothing. We call him Bubba Chuck, you know what I'm saying? Here come Bubba Chuck. Al and I, you know, we were the same age. We competed. We was like, you know, rivalries.
When we played them in football or basketball, it was always fun, because that was my man. It make me feel good to see those guys out there doing some of the same things that I did on the football field.
Steps up. Iverson still wants to throw, now does, and he's got the tail out inside the 10.
I mean, sometimes when I watch him play, kind of get goosebumps. And I just root for him so much.
Stops, he throws, he looks into the end zone, Jackson catches it!
You know, I'm a Cowboys fan, but, you know, I always go for the Saints or Atlanta. I think football made me tough. You know, gave me a lot of the heart that I have, because I was always small, and guys was always bigger than me. You know, guys just always take a lot of shots at me, try to hurt me, you know, and the thing to keep you from getting hurt is not getting hit. So I didn't let people really get a chance to size me up.
At the 15-yard line, Iverson moves to the inside. He's got the kind of quickness. He may go all the way. This is what happens. Allen Iverson. Bubba Chuck has just returned the kickoff.
Now when I tell my teammates that I was better in football than I am in basketball, they like, go ahead, man, I don't believe that. You know, it's just hard to believe. But, you know, I know in my heart that I was a better football player.
Now throws, and he completes it to Kirk.
I never wanted to play basketball. I always wanted to be a football player. But I just think football is the best.
Iverson racing up the floor. Misses the shot. I think Francis had a handful of jersey as Iverson drove by. Iverson gets the loose ball.
David, you get the feeling he's going at it.
Iverson pushing the action once again and scores. Very young, however. Iverson under the rim and reverses it in.
Well, last time we saw
Iverson for two. 10 points for Allen Iverson. Spending a lot of time in the paint and the foul. This one on Tony Batiste. Iverson behind the screen fires in another jumper. He has 15 in the period.
Catch easily, and Steve Francis gets a poke in the eye.
Drops the ball. Iverson picks it up. Dallenberg drops it, so the Magic have a chance to get out of this. But Iverson makes him pay. 21 for Allen Iverson. Francis is on the deck. Iverson with the jumper. 15-point lead again for the 76ers. Unable to finish. Iverson, his eyes light up as Cato, the only defender there, and he fires in the jumper. 20. Iverson will have his season average in the first half.
Brian and LeBron James, who can do those same things, you're right, but that's fast company.
Wow. Iverson, spectacular again. Nelson, the shot is good. And that hurts. He takes it on the inbounds pass and launches a three and drills it. 43 for Iverson.
But Allen Iverson lost the handle on that ball, but squirted right to Iguodala.
Iverson to the basket again. He's got 47.
The defense was set.
Iverson adds 2 more. Iverson with 54 points in the game, make it 56. 2 shy of a career record for Allen Iverson.
Pat Garrity was up there talking to Deshaun Stevenson, telling him to send him his way.
There it is, 60 points for Allen Iverson and
Iverson putting moves on Rittenauer and fires the rainbow. Yes!
Imagine some of Michael Jordan's best moves. Now, speed it up a little. Put that 45 on a 33 RPM. Boom. I mean, that's Allen Iverson.
As a kid, Allen had bragged to his coach about taking MJ. And now, he'd finally get his chance.
When I grabbed the ball, I heard Phil Jackson yell, "Michael."
Iverson has Jordan. The crowd is into it.
I gave him a little cross to see would he bite on it. I let him set his feet, and then I stepped it back again.
Allen shakes free, gets 2. Mike said no. Allen said yes. The bucket, the crowd loves it.
Am I going to try to get Allen Iverson back to what he did when he did the crossover?
Iverson draws Jordan now.
No, I mean, that was a great move. I'm never the type of guy that says, I can't get shown up. I just try to limit those opportunities. So I'm not going to try to make it a one-on-one thing between Allen Iverson and myself, because we never know if we have to play a one-on-one game. I think he can beat me on the perimeter, but I can take him in the post. But he's a heck of a player. He's a young talent, and I think he's going to continue to get better once he learns how to play the game on a much higher scale. I mean, right now he's doing it a lot more physical ability. He's good. He's quick. That's a challenge for me to try to go out to him, and his stature is so quick and small. But it's a challenge that I'll back away from. He may cross over on me again. At least I'm going to get out there and try.
Field goal attempt tonight. It takes a lot of energy to get this type of shot up and in. And at the end of regulation, the West failed to call timeout so they could advance and take a last shot on Jordan's miss. Here they.
When I was in high school, I used to do the Tim Hardaway crossover, where I went through my legs first, then crossed it over. And when I got to college, a walk-on, a guy named Dean Barry used to do it to me all the time, this crossover. I mean, it was just vicious. And he used to get me with it in practice all the time because I had to guard him. So after a while, I stopped being stubborn and, just wanted to add it to my game. And at first I was kind of, hesitant about, asking him to teach me because that'd be good for his bragging rights as far as, telling people he used to cross me up a lot. But, the move was so vicious. I just had to learn. Anybody tell you that I missed practice, if a coach say I missed practice and y'all hear it, then that's that. I might have missed one practice this year. But if somebody say, he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice. Out of all the practices this year, that's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. I mean, simple as that. It ain't about that. I mean, it's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. Well, Coach, I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, you know, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice, man. When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you?
Absolutely.
You see me give everything I got, right?
Absolutely.
But we talking about practice right now.
But it's an issue that you're
we talking about practice. Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too. But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We're talking about practice.
Now, is it possible, though, that from where he's coming from, if you practice, not you would be better, but your teammates would be better?
How the hell? My Dr. J number. I know it was just a tribute to him. You know, everything he's done for the game, everything he's done for the city of Philadelphia. You know, I just wanted to just try to honor him in the best way I could.
Does this mean you're going to have to go out and play a little extra hard today?
Nah, I mean, I play every game like it's my last anyway. But, I mean, nothing special to it. I'm just going to go out and try to have fun, you know, not try to do too much, just go out and have fun.
OJ done lost his mind. OJ, cameras get on him, and OJ just act. You know what I'm saying? You make people mad at you, man. If I'm OJ and I know that these people hate me like this, I ain't gonna never be seen, man. Where AI at? In the house.
See, everybody got their theories.
OJ said, man, I'm gonna kill everybody.
I don't know how they gonna convict him. You can't convict him of murder. How you gonna get him on
They gonna get him on this one. He got a mug shot where he's smiling. What the hell is funny?
OJ keep finding himself in some of the wildest predicaments.
Yeah, you 60 years old, sit your ass down, OJ.
His head big as hell, too.
Hell yeah, he got a big ass head.
Yeah, but it wasn't no cameras when I won. After the horse game, you know what I'm saying, we were just hanging around, there's a bunch of kids there, and we started shooting half-court shots. I got it right here. We might be here a while. Damn! We wanted to see his competitive nature. This is getting a little bit out of hand. But make it right now. This season's about to start in a minute.
Hey, Mo, he talking about the season about to start. He ain't gonna make it again before I make it.
I guess that's a moral victory. Get my little victory trot around the court with my best Olympic performance. Yeah, you know, Mary Lou has got nothing on me.
I I have to thank this man, because without his vision, I promise you, there wouldn't be no Hall of Fame Allen Iverson standing at this podium if it wasn't for this guy. He gave me the vision, man. And, you know, you want to be fast like Isaiah, and you want to shoot like Bred, you know, rebound like Barkley, pass like Magic, be dominant like Shaq. But, man, I wanted to be like Mike. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I played against him. And I walked out on the court, and I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all watch the Chappelle Show, but he talked about a certain incident where he seen somebody sing Rick James. And like, I literally seen his aura. Like it looked like he was glowing. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, like, man, that's Mike. And I'm looking at him. I can't stop looking at him. Like, I'm looking at his shoes, and I'm like, man, he got on the Jordans. You know what I mean? Like, it was Mike. It was my idol. It was my hero. And I remember just hating the Knicks so much, and the bad boys for beating them up the way they did. I used to watch him and sit on my mom's dresser, and she used to tell me, boy, if you don't get back from that TV before you go blind, you better. Like, I wanted to be that close to him just watching him. Man.
Michael Jordan, it's who you said you wanted to be like. And I've heard you say multiple times that when you saw him for the first time on the court, you could literally see the aura around him.
Because that was my guy, that was my hero.
Did you talk to him before the game at all?
No.
It was just strictly...
It was the first time I ever talked to him was that year, playing in the rookie game. That was the year they did the top 50 of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they had the jackets on and all that. And I saw him walking through the... I'll never forget it because he said, "What's up, you little bitch?" I'll never forget it. I looked at him like, all right, man.
What do you say back to that? Because it's somebody you really rock with.
Nothing.
You just got to eat that, right?
Nothing. And then, like, I remember one time I was telling him how much I rock with him, and he was like, man, you wouldn't rock with me like that because you wouldn't have crossed me like that.
Right, you wouldn't have hit me with that crossover.
I always knew that once I got to the league, I was going to try my move on the best. So, he was just a victim that night.
How did you react, or what did you think when Michael Jordan referred to you as a little bitch? Or first time he saw you, didn't he use that expression?
I don't think that was the first time he saw me. We was at the All-Star game the year that had to be my rookie year. It was the year that they gave out. They did the top 50.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
And I think I was coming off the court from something, and I saw him, and they were getting ready to go on because he had his jacket on, and he just grabbed me. There's a photo out there with him having me like in a headlock, and he was just like, you know, what's up, you little but no, there was no disrespect in it. And then I didn't take it that way anyway. I was just happy for him just saying anything to me. Man, it's fucked up. Hey, look, if you look at that body of work and all the things he done did for our league, it's a slap in the face with a Shaq hand. You know what I mean? The biggest hand ever. It's a slap in the face, man. For that man not to be on the top 75. You can't name 75 players better than Tracy McGrady, man.
No, you cannot.
Come on, man.
That's
crazy.
That's a fact.